Did you know? Well folks, yesterday saw the closing ceremony of the Sochi 2014 Winter Olympics. Mrs. Soup and I have been enthralled, particularly when watching the freestyle slope events on skis or snowboards. This was a must watch. Now, of the winter sports, curling is probably most obviously of ancient roots, having been first played in 1541, Paisley Abbey in Renfrewshire, Scotland. Watching especially the freestyle events, the other sports seem incredibly modern. However, archaeologists have found carvings depicting people skiing in the Alta and Røydøy regions of Norway. Seemingly depicting hunting scenes, skis must have been extremely efficient ways of getting around. The Røydøy carving appears to show a skier using one pole, possibly leaving the other hand free to carry a weapon for hunting or maybe simply for carrying the spoils of hunting back home. Indeed, the word ski comes from the Old Norse skith, meaning to split a piece of wood or firewood. Indeed, the word is possibly onomatopoeic, sounding a little bit like a log being split in two. What about skating? Surely you need modern technology to go whizzing about on the ice. Well, skating has quite a history too. Here is a painting entitled Skating Fun from the 17th century by a Dutch artist. And here is a very famous painting, The Skating Minister, a member of the Edinburgh Skating Club in the 1790s. The oldest known pair of ice skates dates to around 3000 BC. They were found at the bottom of a lake in Switzerland. A similar design was used by the Vikings. My favourite pair were discovered during the Coppergate excavations in York. Usually made from the long bones of animals such as cows, an old Dutch word for skate was schenkel, meaning a leg bone. Now this is all very interesting, Mr. Soup, I hear you cry, but what about the origins of those other winter sports, such as luge, skeleton and bobsleigh? Do they have ancient precedents? What does archaeology say about these? Well, not much. The origin of these sports can be traced to the health spa town of St. Moritz in Switzerland. In the mid to late 19th century, Victorian and Edwardian adrenaline junkies found new, ingenious ways to hurl themselves down mountain slopes and icy chutes. Now, I often think that humanity is in a perpetual state of adolescence, comparing ourselves to our elders and looking forward for new ways to express humanity, both revering the past and rebelling against it. But perhaps in this instance our ancient skiing ancestors would be justified in raising a quizzical eyebrow if they were to see what we so-called modern folk were up to. After all, it takes a very special sort of person to do a sport like skeleton. Why not ski, they might say. Do you really expect to be able to hunt on a tea tray? That said, these skiing pioneers might applaud and dive in, wanting a go themselves. Whatever the case may be, we at Archaeosoup Towers have enjoyed the Winter Olympics immensely. Roll on Korea in 4 years' time.